Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at equations and inequalities and then coming up with our own story or our own word problem. Come up with two variables and then we're going to create our story. Variables could include time, like minutes, hours, money, jobs like mowing or cooking or working for a company, objects like cookies, shirts, video games, and exercise, running, playing a sport, swimming. Variables are not limited to these that I listed out. These are just a few ideas to help get us started. And then as a hint, pick either time or money as one of our variables. It'll make storytelling a lot easier. So let's look at the first one. 5x plus 50 equals 120. I'm going to start with deciding what are the two variables that I want to use. And I'm going to use minutes and hot dogs. So Steven is in a hot dog eating contest. And he has already eaten 50 hot dogs. Remember, the 50 is what happens once, or like the beginning number. So he had already started off, he ate 50 hot dogs. And he is eating at a rate of 5 hot dogs per minute. So remember, the number that goes with the variable, that's what is repeating. And then the per minute tells us that that's happening over and over. How long, so we need to ask a question now. So let's see, how many minutes, because one of my variables is minutes. Will it take Steven to eat a total of 120 hot dogs? So I started with figuring out the variables and my variables were minutes and hot dogs. And then we need to know, like in the equation, that 5 repeats. So we need to use a keyword like per or each or every. 50 happens once, or it's like our beginning number. So he had already eaten 50 hot dogs, and then a total of 120. Now we're going to try one more, except this time it's an inequality, not an equation. And I'm going to start with figuring out what my variables are. And I'm going to use bracelets and money. So let's keep in mind 2 has to repeat. 20 is like our starting number. And then 50 is like our total. So let's say that JC has already made $20. And she makes $2 per bracelet that she sells. how many bracelets will she need to sell to have, now we need to figure out something with that inequality symbol. That's a greater than or equal to, so her money selling bracelets needs to be greater than or equal to $50. And so what she sells is greater than or equal to 50. So we could say for her to have at least $50. So here's our question. How many bracelets should she sell to have at least $50? Okay, we did two together. We did one equation and then one inequality. Remember, you need to pick two variables. I would either choose time or money as one of the variables and then be creative with the other variable. Remember, you need to know what repeats, what your problem either starts with or happens once, and then a total. And then don't forget keywords for your inequality symbols. We learned about those in a previous lesson. Thanks for watching.